Hey y'all, hey. So in this video, I want to show you at least 3 inexpensive concept boxes that you can create for the men for Valentine's Day. So let's go on and get into it.
A journey through time.
I'm your girl, Wendy. Welcome to A Journey Through Time. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So I want to show you how to make 3 inexpensive gift concepts. Gift box concepts, okay? How to for our guys, all right? They don't get much love, so this video is for them, all right? And it's inexpensive, guys, okay? So get you some of this this fabric. You can get this from the Dollar Tree, right? I got the black one. I'm gonna try to use the blue one. I've never used the blue one. I never use any of these, actually. I've only used the red. But these are the colors I'm going to use. I'm not even going to use red, okay? Get you some of that. And get you one foam board. One foam board. $1.25. So if you're going to make 3 of them, let's see. You got the $1.25. And then you got these right here. Okay? Then, if Dollar Tree don't have these, then just going on over to Hobby Lobby, 99 cents. It ain't even $1.25. 99 cents. Grab you some of these. These foam mats. I think that's what they're called. Glitter sheets. But they feel like foam. Glitter foam sheets. Okay, I got a black one. I got a blue one. I have a lot of these, but I'm just showing you, the sky's the limit as far as colors. So don't limit yourself because of the colors. Because you can get any color that you want. As you can see. All right. We're going to use some of those. Okay, I'll put it back over here. Of course, make sure you have you some hot glue on hand and some scissors. And let's just go on and get into this video. Okay, y'all. So first off, I want to show you. First, you need to get some foam and cut you out. Now, if you want the exact measurements of what mine is, which is, is your choice if you want to make it that big. But you can do like 7.5 all the way around. Okay? All the way around. And that's for both of these. So 2 squares, because you're going to cut one of them. All right? Just like this here. So cut you out a square, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and 7.5. Cut 2 of those out. Okay, and then cut you out 3 7.5 by 3 inches. So it's 3 inches wide, and the height is 7.5. Then you would cut 3 of these out. Okay. So once you have that together, first things first. Now, if you want to get a V cut into this here, like I have it, mine is a little off, but the correct way to do it is to start from the center. Okay. And the center would be like 3 3/4, right dead in the middle of your 7x5 board. Okay. So this one's already cut. So I'm going to do another one. And I don't know how many of you are like me, but I can't cut straight to save my life. As you can see, you see how this is not straight? I'm not even sweating that. Okay. So I can't find my little ruler. Wait a minute. I think I just found it after I said that. I did. Don't know if I want to use it though, because I've been using the big one all this time. Yeah, let me use the big one. All right, so move one of these out the way. So This one here is like, come on now, work with me. This one here is like, this is actually, yeah, 7.5. Okay, good. So my middle mark would be right here. My 3 3/4 would be right there. I don't know if y'all could see that or not, but that's where that would be. So what I would do I go by it? We ain't gonna tell nobody. Anyways, I'll go up here and I'll come all the way down to about right here, to when I get to about 5 inches. Okay. Now I come over here on this side. Put it right there in the corner. Come down to about 5 right here. And this is what I mean when I say mine don't never be right as far as how I do it. But I'm okay with that. All right. And then once I get it about where I think I want it, then you can just play with it, okay? Of where you want this to start and stop. Because that's what I'm doing right here. Okay? And that's the V-cut. So then you're going to just come on over here. Get the blade. And cut it the best you can. We're not going to make no fuss over it. Because we're just doing the best we can, right? That's all we can do. Okay, the same over here on this side. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Pop that bad boy on out. Just like that. Okay. I'll clean it up a little bit. And there we go. Ain't got to be perfect. All right. And then you're going to take your backing that's supposed to be with it. And look at there. It works fine for me. If y'all doing it with me, is y'all's fine? Okay. So then we're cooking with grease. Okay. So I got 1, 2. Look how raggedy my edges are, y'all. This is what I mean when I say it ain't got to be perfect. Them edges are toe up. Okay, so now, instead of going through all that hard work, I'm going to take this here and cheat a little bit, okay? I'm just going to take it. Boom. So I can go and cut out this third one. I'm going to bump it up to it real quick. Get a nice little cut going. Other side. Nice little cut. Even with a ruler, baby, I can't do it straight. That thing is funny to me. But your girl ain't gonna sweat it. And neither should you. Okay. So we got all those done, right? Y'all with me? Okay, so put the back to that one. Like that. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna show you as soon as we get to it. Instead of doing all that. Okay, so now remember you got your 3 pieces for your 1, right? So what we need to do now is put all these pieces together. Okay. So we're going to start with our side walls. How about that? I'm going to take one. I'm going to probably bump it up like this here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So Gonna get your hot glue together. If it's already heated up and ready to go, put it on there. Get your piece. Bump it up against it. Just like that. Might not be as flush as you probably would like for it to be, but it's going to be all right. Okay, and then just hold it. All right. We're going to go back and make sure it's secure. Okay, so we're going to keep it moving for right now, though. I'll come over here and do the same thing over here on this side. Looks like something is off. But I ain't worried about it. Okay. Got those two pieces on. Now what we're going to do, we're going to run a bead of glue in the crease on the inside on both sides. Okay. Okay. So now, not going to put our bottom on just yet. All right. We're just checking out things. Okay. We're going to go on and try to see. Now look at this. Don't look like it wanted to fit for a minute. And it was because I had it going outward as I was gluing it on. But it's still the same size as the other. Ain't that interesting? Okay, so go on and run you some glue on in the front. Now I need to put it on both, but right now I'm going to put it on the first one. Only because of the way it's acting. Okay. Put it on the first one. I'm just going to hold it on down. Right, yeah. Today is hair day for me, but I wanted to get this video out to y'all. Y'all know I be sitting here thinking about stuff. On what we can do. What we can make. And I want everybody to be able to grab onto some of these ideas that be living in my head rent free. Okay, so I'm doing the other side. Okay, so now let me show you a flaw. See how far that comes out? I want to put the bottom on, but that comes out far. That's what I mean by my cutting straighten and all that, but I knew this one here was too long right from the jump as soon as I put it on. You have that problem, just cut it off. Okay, problem solved. Then we're going to go ahead on. I know I'm cutting up today, y'all, but I just don't want nobody stressing over, you know, stuff that ain't necessary to stress over. We got enough to worry about in this world without letting craft get to us. So now we're going to go all the way around. And I say that because craft can get on your nerves, okay? It can. It can get the best of you. I've had a project beat me all up, okay? Beat me to death. Drag me. You have to walk away from it and come back. Now, I walk away from the project and come back. I'm coming back swinging because I done came up with an idea. um, so, I'm trying to get this on before it dries because it's drying fast. And y'all, this ain't perfect now. By far, this is not perfect. But we're going to make it work, baby. We're going to make it work. Cut off them little ends that was not straight because your sister cannot draw a good straight line. Now, for those of you that was having a hard time getting those envelope boxes, here you go. Before we even get any further, because this is not supposed to be an envelope box, but I'm showing you that this, you could stop right here and decorate it the way you want to. And you got your envelope box. You want to know how to put the rest on for it to be the envelope box, because you know the envelope box have that little that V part up there. Grab you another piece, something like this here. Add in right there. Boom. Put it together and you got your envelope box. Just thought I'd share that with you. A 2-in-1. Okay. Envelope box. Keep that in mind while we're working on this. Okay. So yeah. This is pretty much ready for me to dress it up, which is the fun part. But before I do that, y'all let me go and get the rest of them.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance.
All right. So I'll start with this one. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this box with fabric. Okay. The 125 fabric I just got through telling you about. Yeah. That's what we're using. Have I ever tried this yet? Nope. Doing it right here with y'all. We doing it together. Okay? Together. So we're going to see if we got enough, or we're going to have to put some more on it, or whatever we're going to have to do, we're going to do it. But it don't look like we're going to have no problem from what I'm seeing right here. Okay? So what your girl is doing is draping it over, just checking out the seam. See what we're working with. All right? And I'm seeing. So First things first. So now that I see I got a little hangover back here, I'm going to pull this up a little further. So I can have a little more hangover up here too. All right. Just like that. So what I want to do, I'm going to take and cut me a V shape. Why it's sitting right here on the box. Okay. I'm going to cut that V shape in there. Okay, this angle is awkward for me. Okay, V-shape cut. All right, so y'all see that, right? Trying to make sure y'all can see this. I don't know. Now my light is so bright, but I'm hoping that you're getting what I'm trying to show you. So I'm not going to use the fabric glue today. Okay, we're just going to use what we got here. And I'm going to glue the front of this. All right. I'm going to try my best not to go crazy with it. You know, I'm just hit some seams. Like some corner edges. Because this is Dollar Tree fabric, y'all. Okay, so you don't want to do too much. You don't want it to not, you know, we don't want no problems. Let's just put it that way. Okay, and then just try to put it back how you had it, which is an overlap. And if you were moving too slow, that's fine. Just go back and do it again. I guarantee you that didn't stick. But I'm not going all the way down with it either. So I'm just going to come over here, do a little corner right here, lay it down, press it in. Same thing. Okay, that stuck. That did too. All right, all right. So you already know I'm going to fold this in, but I didn't cut it all the way to the V. Now I can cut it there. Find it and cut it. Okay. And what that's going to do, I'm just going to fold that in. But let's come over here to the side. We're not going to mess with that yet. Let's come on over here to, not the side, I'm sorry, the back. Okay. Because we don't need this thing shifting on us. So let's put a little glue at the bottom of the box. Gonna add your little glue at the bottom. And bring her on up real good and tight, okay? Rub her on in. Okay. Once you got that in there, do the back. Same way. Press it on in there. Just like that. Okay. Now our back and our front is done. So let's check out the sides, y'all. Now we know we have a lot on the side, right? So we got to pick what we want to do over here. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use the front piece to be the overlap, and I'm going to let the back piece be the piece that I cut off. Let me lay it down so you can see what I'm talking about. Over here on this side. This is the front piece. It's enough to cover the whole side. So take your scissors, cut right down here at the corner of your box. Just like that, where you got that split. Lift it up. Come on up here at the top. Cut on down the side of it. There you go. Just like that. What you're going to do is you're going to go on and glue that on down. Right there. Okay. Run your a line of glue. And then you flip that on over there. Like that right there. And just lay it on down. Okay. And that's how it should be laying on that side. So now you're going to take this piece right here. Oops. We're going to bring this over, but we still have this little piece right here, right? So what I suggest is we just cut it off. Let me see. No, we don't. We're not going to cut it off. Let me show you what we're going to do. So we're going to take and we're going to cut another little piece over here. Just like that. So you got this little peekaboo piece, right? We're going to take it and we're going to fold it just like a gift. And we're going to glue it right on down to the box. I mean, you could take it off if you wanted to. But it's not really doing any harm either way. So. I ain't do it perfect, but it's on there, right? And so all I have to do is fold this over to the other side, right? Like this, almost like a little Christmas present. Okay, so you don't want to go all the way to the back. You don't have to. It's really by choice, not by force. What I'm going to do is cut it down a little bit, just a little bit. That's a really good piece of fabric, a big old piece of fabric. Good size. Okay. So hold this little piece out your way. And just go ahead on and lay your glue. Take and bring your fabric up and pull it tight. And you see how that just fell out my hand? Which could sometimes cause a problem. But we're not going to let it. Okay, so now I'm right here at the end where I did not put no glue. I'm going to put a little bit here. Fold it on up. Just like that. Up. Rub it in real good until you are satisfied with your coverage. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. The exact same thing. So we know this is our front piece. And look how long this is, y'all. So we're going to have to do a lot of cutting over here. So first of all, now, if you know you want to use this for more than one thing, then you probably would have measured this out where you, where you only have to use so much fabric. But I know I'm not, so keep that in mind also if you plan on using it for more than one project. Just like that. Something I got caught in my throat. All right, so just like that. Glue on it. And you know, another way you can do this is like this here. It's just no guarantee that it did what you needed it to do. But it did for me. Wow. Okay. I just folded it down and let it touch the glue. Nothing special. I'm being silly. Sorry. Okay, so this side, do the same exact thing. Now, this is a little bit too long for some overlap for me, for my liking. So, no, it doesn't hurt a thing. But it's just so much of it. So, I'm going to cut some of this off. I don't need that much. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on the other side. Exact same way. Okay. Now we are ready to fold the other side. Of course, I go up here like this here so I can see what I need to cut off, which is right here. So I'm going to cut about right here and go all the way down. And do the exact same thing I did on the other side. Okay. If you have any pieces that ain't glued down, you can do that, fix that as well. Okay. If you put it in a spot that you don't want it in, hurry up and pull it up because it will come up for you. But you got to move fast. All right. We're looking good so far, y'all. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to close this in. We're going to glue all this down on the inside. And how do I show y'all that? I'm going to have to do it first and then show you. But before I do that, so at the top, make sure you go and put your little cut right on there at the tip end right there. All right. Just make your life just a little bit easier when it's time to fold this in. Just like that. I'm going to start from the inside. Then I'm going to fold this down in there real good. The best that I can. Cut off that little piece that was in there. Add a little bit more glue. Okay. So one side is down. So now I need to do the other side the exact same way. I try so hard to show angles where y'all can see what I'm doing. And then this little piece right here, you're just going to cut that out. Like that. Okay. So now, let's see if I can raise this a little. There we go. Yeah, you can see at the top of the box. Great. Okay, so now I'm going to bring these pieces over that's left. All these pieces are going to be folded inside of the box, okay? And we're going to glue those down the exact same way. Nothing any different. So it already has a cut right here. So I was going to do a cut, but I guess I don't have to. Because I guess I already did it. So I'm going to take my back piece and do the exact same thing first. And then do the sides. You might have to do it a couple of times to get it to stay. It really just depends on how much glue you use. I'm really trying to be so careful with how much glue I use because, you know, it seeps through and the fabric is not that thick. Okay. Then do this side the same way. I have a little peekaboo here that I'm trying to hide. There we go. Sometimes it's good to take your scissors instead of your hands, okay? Because glue is hot. All right. Now you should have something like this once you're done. If all your pieces are glued down. Really good. As you can see, I have a few pieces that weren't glued. But there you go. Okay, so that's some of it, right? That's not all of it. It's just some. All right. So this particular thing right here. Y'all know what it's starting to be or what it's starting to look like? I'm going to tell you it's going to be a shirt. So I've already made a tie for it to go right here. And I want to show y'all how to do that. Okay. So get you some paper first. Fold your paper down like this. Fold it again. So you can have a really good crease. Open it up. Take the pointy end. Put it right in the center. Other pointy end and put in the center. It's not going to always be perfect, and that's okay. Fold it in again on the one side. And fold it in again on the other side, just like that, right? So if you look at this, you kind of already have the point down there, right? And this part right here, I ignore. And I'm going to show you why. Okay, so this is way big. But if you want it that size, you can definitely do it that size, okay? That part is up to you. You can also go in a little, me myself, y'all know I like to just press the limits and the barriers and everything else. So I go in a little bit more until this part right here looks the way I want it to look. Okay, the size I want it to be. Okay, this is what I'm looking at, nothing else. This. So what you can do is get your foam mat, the glitter foam mat. You can do one or two things. You could take it down here in the very corner where it's already perfect and cut up the side like that. Just cut it up. Let me turn it around. See what I'm doing. Okay. There's so many ways to do this till it's crazy. But you could do that just like that. Okay. Let me go up just a little bit further. I'm going to cut this out right here. Okay. So now, you see how I'm pressing it together like this? And going down like that? This is because I want to make sure that this is the way I want it. See? So also, when you're trying to figure out on your shirt, number one, how long do we want it? Do we want it this big? This is a pretty nice size too. Now that I'm looking at it, it's very nice. I cut it a little shorter than I probably should have, and that's fine because that's fixable. So I'm going to clean this up right across, just like that, right? Close it back up just like this, right? On this side, the opposite side, cut in a little triangle in there. I don't know why I'm whispering. Anyway, cut a triangle in there, just like that. And there you have it. There's other ways to do this too. If you don't like this particular look, all right? And then that could go there as well. It could be this little guy right here, which this one here is kind of cute. Or it could be this little guy right here. Okay. I like for it to go no further than the tip. So I'm looking to see, where it stops at right here. And wherever it stops is where I'm going to cut the tip off of it. Just like that. And you're going to glue it down to your shirt. All right. Before you do that, let me show you something else. Let's put the tie over there. Cut me a strip. Small strip, okay? Like that. I want this strip to be right here. And go all the way up to here, right? That means I can cut it off right there. So I can put a strip here. You don't have to do this. This is just something I'm showing you. Okay. Same thing over here. Take the other half of it and bump it up over here, just like this. Glue that down first. and then glue this down next. Not finished. So then take another strip. You see how I got that angle cut right there? I'm going to cut another one right here. Just like that. We're going to put that there. I already cut a heart out and I made a slash in it. And this here is going to be the handkerchief coming out of the pocket right here. Our Valentine's Day shirt is coming along nicely. Am I correct? Do y'all think so? Come on, tell your girl what you think. It's all right. So I was sitting in the bed last night and I'm like, okay. I have to crack myself up sometime. Anyways, let me keep going with this. I'm going to put some glue here. Pray I don't make a mess. Y'all know me in the lines, okay? Now, this is just, like I said, just an idea. You don't have to do all this extra stuff. I just thought it would be the cutest thing. You know what I'm saying? They already don't get enough of credit. So, why not? I'm trying to find the best way to put this on, y'all. Hold on. Why not try this method and see how it works out? So don't get me wrong. I had already played with it, but I didn't put it together. So I wasn't 100% sure. And then I didn't play with the black at all. None of this fabric thing. This was just on the white box itself. But then I'm like, if I put some fabric on it, that would change the game, because now we have a shirt with some color to it. All right. So yeah. So that brought us here. So what y'all thinking? I'm gonna put some glue at the tip. Okay. And since I said I like this one, I'm gonna put this one on here instead of the little one. I'm gonna say the little one for something else that I have in mind for you guys to see. We're going to put the tie. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the tie right there. So let me get that first part down first, and then I'll glue the rest. See, this could go very right or it could go very wrong. And I'm rooting for the right. All right. Take this, bring it on down to the bottom, like that. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Okay. And now we're going to go on and find our placement of where I want to put this, which I think is going to be there. Yeah, so I can have just a little bit of room to play with. think I got it straight, y'all. I don't know. And then I'm gonna try to bump this up against it. And I thought, you know, why not make it like a heart? So I'm like, yeah, make it a heart because it's Valentine themed instead of a regular handkerchief coming out. Okay. So that's my little piece of idea. All right. So now I know you're probably like, well, the inside look a little tacky. No, baby, we can fix that. All right. So we already got all this here done. I'm trying to see if it's looking lopsided for a minute, but no, it ain't. Okay. So what you can do now, I still got 2 more to do, y'all, but what you can do now is take the same red and fill on the inside. If you do not like the way it looks, let me show you something real quick. It ain't got to look that way. And I didn't even go or think this far, but as I'm looking at it now, yes. So let me flip this over. Try to get me some measurements here. Okay. So, you don't like the way that look? Slide you one of these in here on the inside. Okay. Only down towards, you know, drop it a little bit so you can see a little bit of your black. So, because you still want it to look a little, you want it to look handsome. You want it to look nice. You don't just want to put it in there just because you don't want to show your back. You want to put it in there. So when you're showing your back, it's like you meant for it to be this way. If I'm making any sense. I'm going to show you in a minute as soon as I get it fitted right. Okay. Y'all see how that look? So you're going to glue it down. You're going to glue it on top of this here, right? So when you look at it, you're looking at it like this. Get it? Okay. And then you got all the goodies and stuff in there as well. But yeah, that's the easy way to fix that. So I'm going to go ahead on and put that in there. Since I went on and showed y'all that, why not go on and add it? Now, if you know that for sure that that's what you want in each one of your boxes, then you can do that while you're putting it together, and you won't have to go through trying to fit it in here like I'm doing right now. But you know, I don't have no problem doing this. So and then you can do it on the side again if you want to. You can put it on the side too. It doesn't have to, the sky is the limit. You don't have to stop in one little spot. You can do the whole box if it makes you feel better and if it looks good to you. I'm going to cut this down a little bit because the other piece is already overlapping pretty nicely. And so you just do it till it fits for you. It fits the way you want it to fit. I'm going to show you in just a second. I'm just trying to get it to go in here and fit. So, if you decide to put this on the inside and then put it also on the side of the box as well. Make sure that you put it as even as you can with the other one that you already have in here. Okay. So it could be, you know, so it can match all the way around. Okay. Y'all can't tell me that little shirt box is not cute. Minus the glue. There we go. Ain't that cute? I'm sorry, we letting them know that they're thought of. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go ahead on and put one on the other side. See, and I don't come up with some of these ideas until I'm recording. Isn't that funny? But that's just us, you know, taking it a step further. That's all. And as y'all can see, all I'm doing is just sitting here measuring it, trying to get the measurements right before I put it in the box. And then making sure that they're all even also. Okay, so okay, try to get this in here. I love that this moves with you. Like if it's not in the place that you need it to be in, it still moves. Even with the glue on it. Okay. Y'all see I did it almost all the way around. Again, preference, okay? This is not something you have to do. But if you want to dress up the inside of it before you put your gifts inside of it, you know, then I say go for it. Now for this front part, if I want to add this B in here, let me see. Because honestly, I was going to do just the sides. Oops. The sides. Yeah, I'm not going to put one in the front. I was going to put one in the front, but the front does not look bad. Plus, you cannot see it. So, we're going to leave it just like that. So, the two sides and the back. And there you have it. Okay? So, now I'm going to go on and start. I'm going to do the other two. And I'll be right back. So, I figured I'm going to let y'all see me wrap this last box. Because I changed my bow tie a little bit. So, I want y'all to see that, but so I put a more of a sharper cut here at the top instead of the small cut that I had. But nevertheless, it's still on there. I just decided to tighten it up just a little bit. I also told y'all I wasn't doing red, didn't I? I lied. Sorry. I changed my mind. I did a blue one. Don't like it, but I did a blue one. And I'm doing the red one right now.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
All right, guys, this is it. So we have 3 shirt boxes that we can put some gifts in for the fellas for Valentine's Day and make them feel special. Very easy boxes to put together. Anybody can do it with their eyes closed. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye for now.